How are you all doing, folks? Welcome back. And today I've got an hour's window before the rain, the doom clouds move in. You can already see they're starting to build up there, and by 4 o'clock it's going to be pissing down apparently. So I'm not going far today. I've got an excuse to go to a fantastic little coffee bar, and fortunately it's local to me as well, so I'm just going to get past this traffic, and it's only 4 minutes away. How cool is that? Probably 3 minutes if it weren't for waiting in this traffic. But yeah, it's just taking a little bit of a break from all day touring and whatnot I've been doing lately, so having a bit of break and getting stuff done at home. So just a little window today to get out before the weather turns and show you this fantastic place that the good lady Mrs. ALCHEMOTO showed me actually last week, and I thought, oh, that's great, we'll head down the bike. Of course, just testing the bobhead Reaper helmet out today. I have given it one field test which I didn't put on film a couple of weeks back, so I just wanted to test it with the venting and how comfortable it was on the road. So I've worn this lid for a good hour or two solid, and it is very comfortable and very, very light as well, so I've no problems with that. Venting seems to be okay at the moment, and the visor is lovely and clear with a great field of vision, so quite happy with it. So between this and the next helmet, it's the first time I'll be actually swapping between full face helmets this year, so I do miss not having the flip up helmet on, but that's showy the amount of problems I had with that, especially when the weather got a bit damp through venting. Was just, I just got sick of it in the end. Something they need to address. But this is my local town, actually next one down, Duckingfield, but I'm in Stalybridge at the moment, so we're right next door and just heading up towards MOTTRAM. And over the top of MOTTRAM, the end of the M67 hits it this way and then goes that way onto Woodhead Pass and then in towards Glossop as well and Snake Pass. So we're only about 15 minutes away from the start of Snake Pass where I live, and 10 minutes down the road from Woodhead Pass, which is just up here and down the left into Glossop. But we're not going that far because we're turning off. We're going to get a fantastic view into Manchester city centre from the top of the hill, and then over to Mottram and beyond when we get up to the farm. But what a brilliant place. I mean, it's round the corner. I think it's been open about 4 or 5 years, this place, and I never even knew it existed. And I thought, what a brilliant place it is just to come. I had a breakfast the other week, which is fantastic. I'm not going to have a breakfast today because we're in the afternoon now. I'm just going to have a coffee and a bit of cake, I think, but let's get to it. So if you're coming from the M67 way, you'd come off and down towards Stalybridge and then turn left here at the Wagon and Horses on Matley Lane. So up Matley Lane, and then up this little track here, Harrop Edge Road. That's the views over to Manchester as well on the right hand side. You can see the skyscrapers towering above the smoggy mist. We'll stop in a minute, there's a clear view down here, we'll get a better shot of that. I just like these little places that are tucked out of the way, you wouldn't know they exist. Private road to a little farm up there, so all these are the best places dotted away like this. And there you go, they can have view into Manchester, so I'll just, the GoPro never picks it up completely, but right in front of you there is the centre of Greater Manchester with all the skyscrapers. So it just shows you we're not actually that far, but we're far enough out of the hustle and bustle up on the hills here. Brilliant. And it's nice when you get a clear view because it's not that often either. The only thing with this is if you're coming down on in a car, it is pretty broken up, this road. So be careful if it's a little bit damp if you're on your shiny bikes, but obviously a little bit easier on something like this. There you go, this is what I was saying about if you're coming up in a car, it is actually quite steep. A lot of potholes, they've tried to fill them in, but there's a big one there that wants doing. Nice house being done up there. And through into the farmyard. How cool is this, folks? How cool is this? So there is parking there, but I'm going to park my bike here. I think I'm going to reverse in here because it's a little bit steep there. Sausage sandwich, please, and flat white coffee. Brown sauce, please. That's it. Cheers. No problem, thanks. So there you go, folks, B's coffee pot with the cracking views. Just a little bit iffy for parking. I'm putting your side stand down, so just be wary of that, but you can see loads of little pods to choose from. Eat indoors, caravan where you order your food there, on a lovely little farm. Brilliant place. And all the views as well beyond. and I can see the clouds rolling in as well, so I've not got long left before those doom clouds descend and give me a typical ALCHEMOTO soaking. But what a brilliant place. So it's open, I know today's Saturday, till 4:30. And last week when I came and Mrs. ALCHEMOTO, we came early for breakfast. We were one of the first here. I'll show you what we had last week as well. That was brilliant breakfast. Sausage sandwich was a little bit plain, I've just had. It was a little bit packed, so it wasn't ideal for videoing on the table, but it's filled a hole. Coffee's always great, so check it out. But as you can see, there's not a lot of parking there, and it's a little bit iffy, so you're better off trying to come early rather than later. Public footpath down there. It's a shame. I think at one point Land Rover's coming out of there into a field. But what a view into town. And the bike, after its details, looking pretty good as well still. I always find though the only thing, see the front's come up clean. We've done the disc, repainted all the rusty bits on the disc that I've pointed out before in the past. I've repainted the sump guard, cleaned all these, put some new bolts in, cleaned the spokes as best I could on the front. A little bit of black paint here and there, polished the exhaust, painted the guard, clean up the rear exhaust. The only thing is obviously the rear wheel. I've got a new cush drive, got a super cush to go in there, so rear wheel's got to come off and clean it, and I'll probably get some new pads for the rear as well, because they're looking a bit whatever. A little bit of corrosion on here wants cleaning, and obviously these horrible Harley spokes that get this brown tinge on them. It's not like a rust, it's just like a brown horrible tinge, so we'll get them cleaned up as well. So there you go folks, that concludes our little trip to B's Coffee Pot up in MOTTRAM and Longdendale. What a brilliant place just to come, reflect, have yourself a brew, stop and have a look over at Manchester. If it's a clear day and you're lucky like today it is for me, that is. But as I'm looking up, the doom clouds of death are rolling in, so I've not got long before the deluge is going to follow me, so I'm going to get myself home in a bit, make myself a brew before I get myself wet, because I'm only wearing the jeans today. Good day for it, yeah? I say, I'm just looking at the clouds and thinking we've got about half an hour before we get wet.
I'm just going to say there's a coffee place up on the top of the hill. It's good.
Oh, the coffee place down there? Yeah, I've just been there, yeah. Yeah, just doing a bit of filming here now before I get back, so. Oh, you're alright, you're alright. You're on camera. See you later. We'll start that one again, shall we? But anyway, fellow biker, always got time for them. So yeah, that concludes our little stop at B's Coffee Pot up on the hill over there. But just great to do that, have yourself a brew and then look over at the view over Manchester. You can see city centre just above my top box. It'll be in camera frame with the skyscrapers there towering up above the smoggy mist. I think I'll go a close-up pic of that, I'll show you now. But yeah, what a brilliant little, like I said, 10 minutes from my house, brilliant, can't beat it. So I'm going to get back before this deluge wets me and gives me the typical ALCHEMOTO ride, because I'm only wearing jeans today, so I don't want to do that. And get myself back in the garage, finish off the little bit of detailing and maintenance work on the Pan Am, and probably polish up the Sportster ready for the coming season. So we'll be seeing you guys soon. So might be a little bit quiet on the channel for the next couple of weeks until we get out, get some more rides in and some new places to show you guys. But thanks for the continued support as ever, and we'll be seeing you soon. But for now, it's time for me to get back on the bike, because I just felt a raindrop on my head. So we'll see you later, folks. Yeah, the weather people, the weather apps at 4 o'clock, it was going to start raining here in Tameside. That view's going to disappear under cloud and mist soon. And literally, it was about 4 minutes ago when I felt the first raindrop. So right on 4 o'clock, that is bang on for the weather people. I do like this Reaper lid though. It's got the dark visor. It does come with a clear visor as well, but the first thing anyone's going to do is put the cool looking dark visor on when you get it. But anyway, enough of the rabble. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If this is your first time watching ALCHEMOTO, please do hit the subscribe button. Please like, share and comment if you dare. I will be seeing you very soon. Remember to look back in the back catalogue. I've got plenty of tours on there. We've got the winter tour from Scotland, and we've got the Outer Hebrides tour in the back catalogue. Well worth the watch if you've got nothing to do on a rainy day. So please go and check them out. And again, thanks for supporting the channel. But for now, ALCHEMOTO signing out. We'll be seeing you later, guys. Thanks for watching.